Good afternoon, this is me. I'm looking perfectly normal without a silly face or some silly impression or something silly. This is actually me. I hope you're doing well. I just want to upload this video. This morning I was out. I'm not going to say where I was. And I saw Keir Starmer on the TV saying that he's going to cap our energy bills, I think it was, and something else. And what happens afterwards? What happens afterwards? You know, a promise. Does it make you want to stay in the UK, or does it make you want to think, I've had enough, I'm going now? What's your thoughts on this? I know I made a video of this last year, but what's your thoughts? My thoughts are that I'm going to move out of London and move down to near the seaside. That's my first thought. I don't think I could leave the UK just yet, but I think I could live near the seaside because I think it would be a calmer way of life. And I think London, when you go to a shop, nobody's got any time for you. Nobody seems to care. Everyone just seems to be rushing. When you go to a supermarket, I mean, if you think about it, this time 6 years ago, our lives were going to change for a very long time, for nearly 2 years. We were told we couldn't go out, you couldn't meet your friends, you couldn't get a haircut, you couldn't go to a restaurant, you couldn't go to a bar, a nightclub. Everything was just gone. Now, 6 years afterwards, after COVID, we're thinking, what's going on? What is happening in this world? You know, you get, I'm not being political on here because I don't want to get political, but would you stay in the UK or would you move further out of London or to a seaside town, or would you emigrate? What would you do? This is the question I'm putting to you. I'm definitely going to move to the seaside because I love the seaside way of life and the countryside. I've always liked to look at green rather than concrete. But it's an interesting question when he said he's going to cap our bills. What else? What else is going to happen? But you just think about 6 years ago, we had the toilet roll, the Beecham cold flu, we had the paracetamols, the pasta, the queues to the supermarkets, facial coverings. You know, things were so different. Things seemed calmer as well during COVID. I remember walking in the park in Holmes Park and looking over. I never forget this, and they were building something and they had some construction people working, but it was as if the world had fallen silent, because it had. It was as if the world had gone, shh, stop talking. And I remember looking over and thinking, not hearing a bird, not a plane, nothing. And that made me stop and think, there's no purpose now, is there? You haven't got to get up to go to work. You're not rushing anywhere because you can't go anywhere. You're allowed out for 1 hour a day. And now, people just go about their business, rushing, not caring. If someone's got a cough now, you don't care. If someone's got a cold, you don't care. If you think how caring we were 6 years ago, how caring were we? We were very caring. Now, nobody cares. But do you care? Do you care? This is my question. Do you care? Who likes my star jumper, by the way? I wore another star jumper yesterday, but this is star jumper number 2. But do you care? If you do care, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, hit the bell, and I want to hear your comments. So would you stay or would you go? And do you care? Bye for now.